Hello. Hello. Let's see who's gonna join today. Hello. Hi, Abdul. How are you doing? Hi, Abu. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. You guys check out my YouTube page. I just post a link below. It's my YouTube page. If you want to check it out. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please share. Invite somebody, tag somebody. It's very important that we do that because that's how people gonna get information. Don't just keep the information to yourself, but help spread the message so that other people can be benefit from it too. Don't only keep it to yourself. Spread it so other people can benefit from it, because it's very important that everybody benefit from it. Because if we all start thinking the same way, guess what? We will do something. The world will change. The world will be a better place. But if you're just going to keep the information to yourself, nobody will know about the information. So that's why it's very important. Share this information so everybody start thinking, because I want people to start thinking. We all need to start thinking. That's how we're going to bring solution to the world. That's how it's going to benefit. So please share this video. Please, please, please. Very important. Share, share, share. Share, share, share. So I don't know what's God's gonna do today, but I didn't do my message yesterday. I'm debating whether I should do it, whether I should not, or should I just do the one I was supposed to do today? Decision. Oh, see what God's gonna do. Okay, today I feel like talking about regarding like parent. I'm a parent, and I know a little bit about parenting. So I guess I can talk about parenting a little bit today. How shallow-mindedness is bondage, or it can be a darkness, or it can destroy your children. So parenting is very good. I know a lot of people, sometimes they're not prepared. Like for me, I was not prepared when I had my kids. I was not prepared at all. It just hit me. Because why? Because I went against the principle of God. That's what happened. Boom. I was not obeying the principle of God. I was not listening to the principle of God, even though I was going to church, even though I grew up in church and I know, but I was not actually practicing. And a lot of people today are not practicing what is being preached in the church. They're not practicing it. Yeah, I heard you cannot have sex when you are young because it's abomination. God does not want that. You have to be married in order to be in a sexual relationship. Did I listen? No, I didn't listen. I said, I'm going to do what I feel like doing. It feels good. It must be right. That's what people say. If it feels good, it must be right. No, it's not everything that feels good is right. I went against. I have repented of my sins. So my first child, I have it out of wedlock and crazy. My second child, I did it the proper way in the first place, but that relationship was a sham and was not good. There was a lot of abuse in that relationship, even though the person thinks, oh, he was doing all his best, he was not abusing me. But that's what shallow-minded people do. They don't think deep. They don't think what they're doing. They think that whatever they're doing is best because they feel good about it. It's really bad. So that's my story. And a lot of people are falling into the same pattern that I fell into. And it's not good. So, coming into parenting, shallow-mindedness, how can it be a dangerous or bondage for your children if you're a parent? How can it be? If you, as a parent, are not thinking deep, you're not questioning everything, you are just not living as an example as your child, say, hey, you need to work hard, you need to basically drill these things into them. Working hard. Don't just sit down and watch TV all day. Like for me and my kids will fight all the time because what they do, because I'm teaching them something. I'm not saying that I'm the best parent in the whole wide world. I know it all. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is my children, I try to teach them the thing that is going to benefit them. Like my thinking in my head, like what I think, how can my kids be an independent somebody without mommy, without them needing money? Okay, God forbid, something happened to me today. I die. Will my kids be able to survive without me, the trauma? That's what I think every day. So I train my kids in a way that once I'm no more, they will be able to survive without me. They won't be depressed, get into drug addiction or all kind of stuff because mommy is no more. But I teach them things that they can carry in a long run. That's how we, the parents, were supposed to be and training our children. And my kids will come back home because the school that they go, the other kids' parents don't do it. The parents do everything for them. Buy them whatever they want. So when my kids come home, Mom, how come you are not like the other parents? Questioning. Well, I cannot be like the other parent. You might not realize what I'm doing to you right now. To learn so that you be responsible. Responsibility. You need to start teaching the kids responsibility at a younger age so it can be in them. So when they grow up, they know that they have to be responsible for everything around them, for the society, for themselves, for people. They have to learn it at a younger age. Like some people might disagree with me. Like, no, they're young, yes, but they are smart little cookies, babies, or cookies, whatever. They're young. They learn at an early age. My kids, sometimes they ask me some kind of question. I was like, what? Where did that come from? That's how smart they are. If you're going to take them as a baby, you're not teaching them the responsibility at a younger age. When they grow older, they're not going to know nothing. They're going to think, wow, I grew up like this, so why do I have to learn now? But they learn really fast when they're younger age. That is the good time you start, because when they are young, when their brain is developed, that's how you that's the time you need to teach them values, how to love, how to respect, how to be kind, how to be compassionate about other people around them. That's a younger age, because when they are developing and you're teaching them those values, When they grow up, that value is already in them. When they go into the society, they will bring that value with them. People might be disagreeing with me, but I have learned that it is very important, because they say charity starts at home. So if you don't teach your kids values in the house, how do you expect them to take it out in the community? Whatever you teach them in your house, that's what they bring outside in the streets. It is very important. Are you, as a parent, don't be shallow-minded. Let your kids think deep. Let them ask you questions. Like African people, they're doomed. Your child cannot ask you a question at all. But that is a wrong thing that they were teaching us while we were growing up. That you're not supposed to ask questions. Don't ask your elder question. That is what's the word? Insult, or I don't know, disrespect. Why not? I want to know, because when you ask questions, that's how you learn. That's how you expand your knowledge. But now they're discouraging kids in Africa. You don't ask questions. Don't ask your elder question. Who dare you to ask them question? Who dare you to ask your mom and your dad question? When they tell you to do something, just go do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it, but let me know why. So I will know, why am I doing this? Like my kids, oh my goodness. You have a conversation with my kids, oh my God, they will drive you insane. And the question that they ask you, my God, it will blow your mind. It blows my mind. It's like, well, where did it come from? And you have to answer them. You have to be honestly answer them. Give them the real answer for their knowledge. Like, because if your kid is 2 years old, you ask a question, give him explanation for how a 2-year-old can understand something. If it's a 5-year-old or 10 years old, give them explanation how they can understand it. Because it is very important when you tell your kids the honest truth. When they go out, they identify the wrong. It's like, no, that's wrong. I cannot do that. But if they don't know the truth, how can they identify the lies? So that's why it is very important you tell your kids the honest truth. If you don't know something, your kids ask you, go research about it. Research about it. There's everything in the social media at your fingertips. But you have to be cautious too, because there are wrong information there too. Or go to the Bible, because the Bible is a manual for us to live in. Believe it or not, God make the Bible as a manual. Everything is in the Bible. You have any question, any solution to anything, crisis that you're going through in life, you go to the Bible, just research the Bible. You will find answer. You will find why is it like that. God is a genius. It's all in the Bible, trust me. My eyes has been opening. My God, I was like, what? Is this in the Bible? Yes, it's in the Bible. Everything, how to parent a child, is in the Bible. How to be in a relationship, it's in the Bible. How to be successful in life, it's in the Bible. Everything is in it. But people are scared of reading it. They think, oh my God, that is too early for me. I can't, no. But God is looking at you that, hey, you're worthy. Doesn't matter what kind of sin you're living, as long as you realize that you are living in a sin and you don't want to live that life anymore. God is ready to accept you. His hands is always open and he's calling for you. But why? People are not listening when he's calling you. Come, my child. Stop what you're doing. Come to me. I love you. Depend on me. Come and lay your hands on my chest. Come and be with me. God is calling us. But we're saying, nope, I don't want to have anything to do with that God. That's the biggest mistake that you're doing in your life. You running away from God. Some people, I'm living in sin. Hey, I know you're living in sin. Nobody is perfect. all the even the mega church pastors, the reverend, there is a sin they're committing every day. They are not perfect. Oh, I'm sin free. No, there is nobody on earth that is sin free. That's not committing a sin every day of their life. You just say, oh, you having sexual relationship, that's a sin. But you don't know. You are committing probably the biggest sin. You might not even realize it. You think that's drinking and smoking and alcohol, or because that's what they preach in churches, right? Fornication, that is the common one. If you're fornicating, oh, you're going to hell. But you don't know, you might be you having a grudge for somebody in your heart. That is a sin. You looking somebody with a lustful eyes. That is a sin. Taking something that does not belong to you, it's a sin. How many people are committing those things today? So, back to parenting. It is very important you let your kids ask questions. You have to build a structure and a system to parent your children. Like for me, as I said earlier, I was never prepared for any of my two children. Like seriously, I was never prepared. The first one happened, boom. That one, story on his own. My second one, I got married. And before I could think about it, boom, as the second one come. I was not ready for it. But I was doing the things that was going to make me get pregnant. So I've been learning through the process, raising those two children. I've been learning a lot. I've not even get it right yet, but I'm learning. And some of the things that I've learned, I like to share. That works. You need to spend time with your kids. That is a big one. How many parents today, they don't spend time with their kids at all? Shallow-mindedness attitude, it's really bad and it's dangerous. Need to think everything deep. When your kids come home and ask you a question, give them the answer for the age that they can understand or grasp it, because it's very important. Because if you don't tell them, guess what? The world is going to tell them, and a friend is going to tell them, and they might not tell them the right thing. And then now you are in trouble as a parent because you didn't tell your kids when they ask you a simple question. For me as a parent, I have a discussion with my kids all the time. Like I lack that in the beginning, but now I find that it's very important. In the evening, sit down, talk about stuff. Let them ask you a question. Spend time with them. Read the Bible together. Pray together. Because those things they're going to remember. Oh, I remember when me and my mom, we used to do this. We used to do that. Memory. But today, we don't spend time with our children. Oh, but that's the best thing that they will remember. Go to the park. Go for a walk with your kids. Don't be chasing after material things, money. Because the world will raise your kid for you if you don't. Without even your consent, without even your... They don't need your consent. They're going to raise them for you. In a way that when they get to the teenage years, my God, you're going to lose your marbles. But if you take the time in the beginning and raising them, when they grow up, it won't be difficult because they know the reality of things. If you are shallow minded, your child will become like you. Whatever your kids see you do, that's what, because they grow, they see you do things over and over. If they see you drinking and smoking, only the smart one that was like, I see my mom was drinking and smoking. The way my mom, I will not go down that road. Only the wise ones will say no. But they see you doing something. They think it's a norm. It's like, oh, that's how life is. Oh, life is all about material things. Life is all about drinking, partying. Life is all about that. That because that's what they learn. That's what they are accustomed to. That's what they've been in their environment. So that is who they want to become when they grow. That is what they're looking forward to when they grow up. But if you say it's all about hardworking, you have to be responsible, you have to love people, you have to be compassionate with people. When they grow up, it's in them. That is what they're gonna evidence. That's what they're gonna look forward to. How to be, how to love people, how to care for people. It is very important to teach these fundamental principle in your child. Get them. Let them think. Like for me, my daughter, when she was little, she loved reading. My oldest one, she's 11 now, and she loved to read when she was young. We read together all the time. But she grew older. She stopped reading with me. I stopped reading with her. And guess what? She don't like reading, even though she's good at it. But she doesn't like every time, oh, come, let's read together. Let's read the Bible together. Let's read a book together. Mom, I don't like reading. No, Mom, I don't want to read. I don't want to read. I don't want to read. Because there was that gap. There was that gap. Don't create a gap. So now I'm trying to fill that gap again. It's a hard work. Very hard. And she's 11 years old now. How can you get her to read again? Now, so I forced her. You gotta read. We read in half an hour. Read something that is gonna add value into their life. Not just read just for fun, but read something that is gonna add value. So I let them. So now we're doing it again. She doesn't like it. She have no choice. She have to read. These things that you're learning your kids, that's who they're gonna become one day. If you just sit down at home, doing absolutely nothing, watching TV all day, be on social media all day, guess what? The kid's gonna think, oh wow, that's the cool thing to do. That's the cool thing to do. So when I grow up, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch TV all day. I'm gonna play on social media because that's what they see the mom or the dad doing. The kids, it blows my mind. Those kids, they pay attention to everything that the parent doing. My oldest daughter, oh my God, the thing sometimes she's talk is like, my God, shock the hell out of me. It's like, where did that come from? They pay attention to everything and they're able to absorb like a sponge. So make sure whatever they're absorbing, make sure it's good value that they're absorbing, not bad things. It's very important. Very, very important that you make your kids see good values, not bad things. So, yeah, stuck in the rat race. Are you stuck in the rat race? Because shallow-minded people will affect It will affect your professional growth. People might be intelligent. There are a lot of intelligent people. We're all intelligent. God make us to be intelligent. But because people are lazy and because people are shallow-minded, they will never fulfill their full potential in life because nobody wants to work. That is why it's very important that you show your children that hard working pay off. Some people are, like yesterday, I think I talked about this. People are in some company, they never get promotion at all. And they wonder why they're not getting promotion. Oh, because of the devil, because of this. They start to blame others, but they never blame themselves. Say, hey, maybe I need to improve myself. I need to expand myself. Because when you expand your knowledge, because how would they promote you? Somebody that have more knowledge about something and you that have all knowledge, who do you think they're gonna promote? Of course, there's somebody that's have the new knowledge, that have improved their life. That's who they're gonna promote. They're not gonna promote you if you're just doing the whole thing over and over. You're not wowing people, because the wow is what gets you the promotion. You need to wow people at your workplace. Told them that, hey, I know this thing. Bring up ideas all the time, not the same old thing all the time, the same routine. Change. Say, hey, let's try this. Improve. Like, think outside the box. That's what's going to get you the promotion. Not doing the same routine all the time, same thing over and over, and you're not even getting good results all the time, and then you expect promotion. No. You see that this didn't work, you try another thing, and boom, works, pow. That's how you're going to get promotion. Challenge. I know some people don't like their employer to challenge them, but sometimes it's good. It's a good thing. It's good. It's like, I'm not going to challenge her. I'm going to lose my job. I just want to keep my job because I need to pay my rent. Even though you see something bad is going on in your workplace and you might have a solution to it, you can have the fix to it. Because of shallow-mindedness, you will not go for it. You will not say anything about it. You're scared. I'm going to get fired. I'm going to get myself in trouble. Sometimes some good trouble, it's worth it. If it's something that is going to transform people, that is going to impact people's life in a better way, it is good to take that risk sometimes. But you think it's foolish? No, don't go for it. But if you know you believe in that thing and you've done your research and you've worked, you need to keep at it. You need to do it. Don't let people frustrate you. Don't let people pull you down. No, if it's something that you believe 100% in, go for it. Don't listen to the noise of the markets, because you will not be able to buy nothing. Go for it. Believe it. Look at the goal, like your vision. Go for it. Make sure you hit the target. Don't just stuck. You need to keep developing yourself every day. Every day. You need to develop. You need to learn a new skills. You need to have a new idea every day when you wake up. Make sure you accomplish something tangible in your life. Or work on your plan. Work on your big goals. God wants us to dream big. So you dream big every day. Make sure you take a one step towards closer to your goal, to your dream, to your purpose in life. Make sure you do that. Because that one step all the time, every day that you take towards that big goal, that is what's going to make you accomplish that big goal. But if you're not taking a step towards it, the goal is going to be there. You're not going to go nowhere because you're not taking a step towards it. Research. You don't have idea, but you have this brilliant idea. You have this brilliant dream or something, but you don't know how to go about it. Go research about it. who have done it in the past. What did they make mistake about? Or what was the good thing about it? Take from people, learn from people, observe from people, and you create your own dream and create your own purpose, create your own stuff. Because there are lots of information in the social media that you can take from people and put 1, 2, 3, do connection. Boom. You can become a wonderful person. But people don't. Even though they have a big dream, they will never fulfill because they are scared. Because fear will always hold you back. Fear is a deadly disease that people need to get rid of. Fear. It will never, if you have fear in your life, you will never accomplish things in your life. Sometimes it's good to fear of God than fear of man. God is the only person that you're supposed to be scared of. It's like, oh, what will people say? What people think? What people... That will not take you anywhere if you keep thinking about what this person going to say, what this person going to do, what this. You will never accomplish your good or live to your full potential. You should be scared. The only fear that you should have, fear of God. Fear of God. What is God thinking about me? Is God proud of me? What I'm doing, is it part of my original design that God created me for? All of these things. Some people just want the easy way out. There is no easy way out in life. Because if you try to find the easy way out in life, there is a dangerous thing waiting for you at the end. Dangerous.
I want to tell you something, Daddy.
Dangerous thing will wait for you at the end. You don't want. But if you follow the principle of God and you say, God said, if you do this, this is what happened. There is guarantee. If you do it and you follow it step by step, guarantee you will have the results that God promised you that you're going to have. It's a guarantee. It's just a principle. It's a principle of life. You follow the principle, financial principle, if you follow. But if you go against the financial principle, what's going to happen? You're going to be poor. You're going to live in poverty land. But there is a principle of everything. Even in the Bible, about financial principle in the Bible, when the talent was given to the servant, there were 3 servants. One was given 5, the other one was given 2, the other one was given 1, right? That was a principle that God was teaching about finance, that when you have 5, you have to multiply it. It's a principle. And the 5 was multiplied to 10. And the one that have 2, what happened? He multiplies, it becomes 4. And the one that have 1, what did he do? Was a lazy servant. He went and buried it. And what did the master say to him? It's the Bible, my people. We are supposed to multiply everything. Money is supposed to be multiplied, not just use or store, but you let it work for you. Even you have to multiply your skills. You have to expand in your knowledge. If you do one thing, find another way how you can do it and get the same results that you are getting right now. Don't be in the shallow-mindedness bondage, because that's a bondage. If you're not thinking, you're not using your brain at all, you are in a bondage. You are in a darkness, and you are leading to destruction when you don't think. Question everything. Everything, question it. So, guys, I think I've did all what I have to do today. Tomorrow is another day. So I'm gonna stop here for today, and we're gonna pick up from where I left off. I don't want to do really long. Yesterday I did a long one because God was doing something, and today I'm just gonna shut it down here, and we'll pick up tomorrow. There is more I need to say, but it's already past half an hour mark. So I'll come back tomorrow and we'll continue. Hopefully you guys were blessed. Hopefully you learned something today, even if one thing that you learned today or one values that you learned today from the broadcast, make sure you put it into use. Make sure you put it in action, because that is only when you're going to see the results. But if you just listen and you don't do nothing about it, it means nothing to you. But when you listen, write it down. Now go act it out. Put it into action. Movement. That's when you're going to have a result. But you can't just listen and it's in your head. It's not going to do nothing in your head. It's just going to sit there. But when you put it into action, whoo, there's a power in action. Actions speak louder than voice. Action. Live it. Loving people. Being kind to people. Those that I'm kind to people. Just a word. It's only come to effect when you act it out. So thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one and you guys learned something. If not that, come back tomorrow and we'll continue. God bless you guys so much. I love you guys, and peace.